So here I'm trying to use whatever the modules. Wait, okay. So I have created a few modules, right? I created that, by using these modules, I will create the test cases for them. So till yesterday, we have discussed about the module section. Now I will be moving to the test case section. So as I told you, when I'm starting the modules, it is the first point where I start my automation. Correct here. So once the modules are ready, then I will be creating test cases from the modules, whatever I have created. So this is the test case section, which I'm going to start from today. And this is test case section is very vast section, like almost 10 to 12 classes will be spending only in this section. If you see the UI, user interface, the module and the test case section, almost similar, almost look the same. It means the section might be different, but the UI, user interface, how it looks like. See, here you can see details test to configuration would be the same. Here also details test to configuration. Now in this step, what we are going to do is we are going to build the test cases from the modules which we have created. So before that, what is the test case? Normally, what we know, either from manual point of view or either from an automation point of view, what is basically a test case? Why all the people call it as a test case? A test cases is nothing but a process or a flow respective, or you can say specific to a functionality defining the step-by-step procedure, or line by line or order by order process. Correct? Let us say there is an application. In that application, you will be having some functionalities. And in that functionalities, if you want to automate that functionality, what you will do? You need to automate that step-by-step process which is related to that functionality. And that you are going to capture it as a test case. And we will be building them. Now, this is the basic introduction of the test case. Now, first point, you have created the modules. Using these modules in the test case section is very simple. If you see here, this is the module section, right? These are the different modules which I have created. Now, if I want to use them in the test case section, it is very simple. You can just drag and drop directly in this section. Okay. Before that, first I will create it a test case for you. Just give a right click. This is the test case folder, create folder, and this is the test case. Okay. Just click on that, create test case. Okay. And you should give a name, something like a module name, rename. Like I will give like first test case. Okay. This is my test case name. And you can see that the icon of the test case is different, right? It is having only a circle shape icon. So it's sky blue, sky green color. But now after creating it, why come there is some more visualization in the test cases? It is basically because of the work state. So here you can see work state, right? So work state, what do you mean by work state? Whenever you create a test case, automatically there would be one tab created that is called work state, which will be by default in the planned state. This is default. It means it will decide the status of your test case. Whether you have not started right now, we have created a test case which is in the planned state. We have not started working on that. When you started working on that, it is a drop down here. You just go and click on that. It is a drop down. You change the value to in work. And once you have completed the automating or building or developing the test case, you need to change the work state to completed. See, when the work state is changed, now plan state, okay, is changed to completed, right? Then see the test case. which we have seen while creating it, it is kind of different. And now it's different. Just show you. See, the icon is changing now, correct? Once you click on that, the icon is changing. And what is the use of the different work state? Basically, there might be multiple people or group of people working under the same repository in the same project. Correct? So if your lead or manager wants to generate a report like how many test cases are in progress, how many test cases should be started, how many test cases have completed, if they want to see how many of them are in such kind of scenario, then they will be using based upon the work state. So you should never forget updating the work state when you are working on these test cases. It might be a simple task, but you should never forget updating the work state of the test cases. Now I have created a test case, but I made the change to the work state from plan to in work. Okay. Now what I will be doing, so my test case is ready. What I told, my test case is but nothing but a step by step process, means group of steps. It means multiple test steps should be there. So now how do I create a test step under a test case? So with the help of modules, whatever we have created, for example, we have created these modules, right? I'm just going to use this module in my test case. If you drag and drop it very properly, then all these things will be placed in a proper and clear order. So I have created here demo web shop. These are the controls. I have created that. So just take it, click on that, drag and drop, and drag and drop into your test case. Drag and drop it here. Okay, I'm showing once again. Go to your module, drag, drop it on your test case. So this is your first test case, and this is the test step. This is the test case, this is the test step, and this is the folder. So a test step contains multiple steps. You can see here multiple steps inside the test case. So under test case, you can create number of test steps. Under test steps, you can see the controls, right? And values are present, and you will be provide inputs here. When you see your test step, whatever the object scan, that will be treated as a test step values, and you can provide your inputs in the value column. So here you can see there are different action modes. Don't worry, our next class going to be completely on this action modes only. Okay. And here you can see there is a action modes and drop down. Just click on that. You can see all input, verify, buffer, wait on, select constraint. So we will be seeing about all these different action modes with the proper examples one after the other. So, and you can see data type and work state also. You can see date, string, data, numeric, boolean, password, secret, and work state also you can see. Right. The most important point that you need to remember is you can't use any work state on this test step. This is a test step, right? You can't use work state on the test step. Only the work state will be available on this test case. So there is an interview question like, can you change the work state on the test step? Obviously, the answer is no. So, is there any value to change on the test step? You should say no. Always the work state is only mean for the test case. This is the test case, this is the test step. So you can change the work state on the test case only. It won't work on the test step. Okay. Now see, this is the test step, right? Just give your right click and you can see jump to module. Okay. Click on that. See, if I click on this, I can jump to module directly. It is coming here and it is highlighting that, right? It means even if you have 100 test cases, when you want to go to that module, you change something or see something or manipulate, you can just give a right click. Okay. Give a right click and see an option. So that is called jump to module attribute. So you can come to your module directly. If I change the naming convention of module test step, will it be, this is the test step, right? If I change the naming convention of this test step, will it be reflected in the modules? I mean, I'm going to give something like then will it be reflected in the modules? You can check it.
No.
Is it reflected in the modules? Because this is the module, right? By using this module, we have created this test case, and I have changed the naming convention of test step. Is it reflected? No, right? It won't. So I have changed the name of a test step. Now the basic question is, if I change the name of a test step in the test case, will it be also, because this is a module, right? This is a module and which I have used. Will it be also reflected if I change here? You should say no. That is what I told you. Each and every section has got interdependent. So they are not dependent each other completely. They are dependent on each other to some extent, but they are dependent on each other only to the naming conventions and all these things. So what exactly you want to do here? Whatever the action you want to perform, you can give that name here. Now I can perform, I can give my inputs in the value section. Okay. Value section, and I can automate whatever I want. So here there is a register and you can see the value column. Here two drop downs. Just click on that. Here drop down. So you can click on that. Click, right click. So in register, you just click on that and you can see one drop down is there. Click, right click. If you give a click, it means what I'm saying to Tosca. Please go and give a click operation on this register control. And by default, the action mode is click on somewhere and you can see the action mode is input by default. What exactly you are saying to Tosca? Please go and give a click operation on this register control in the application. So when you are trying to give some input, I mean click operation, it is an input, right? So input to the application, and application is trying to accept something. So you are giving input. So by default, the action mode will be input. Now I will execute this and show it to you how it will work. Let me try this. What it will be, I mean, what happened?
Clicked on the register, right?
Yeah.
It click on register.
So just a minute, guys. So first, I opened the application. Now, whatever the inputs it means, I'm repeating once again. Okay, just go. First, you should open the application in your browser wherever you want, Microsoft Edge, Chrome, Firefox. So the whatever the inputs I have given. So I have provided that I want to execute that. How do I execute? Just go to your test step, give a right click and click on run in Scratchbook. Okay, I'll explain you what is Scratchbook and what are the uses of it, what are the disadvantages of it as well. So I'm just executing this in the Scratchbook. Now see, your agent is starting you are verifying the required license and your execution is about to start, and you can see at the bottom right a scroll bar. So this is the status of your execution. So now you can see automatically my control has gone and click on register control. The execution has been completed, right? And you can check, go back to your Tosca tool and you see Scratchbook, one pop-up window is open. Scratchbook, just give a right click, doc as a tab document, click on that. You can see here, you can see, right? Uh, Along with the module test case design. So you can easily check over there and see now status. Just give the right click on that arrow bar. You can see the details of it. So what it means, it is it is highlighting in green color. So always your Scratchbook will be present here. You can see you have clicked on register and executed this test step. And inside this test step, so you asked to Tosca, click on this list. And so it got executed successfully. And it is showing in the green color. So you can also see at what time and you have started the execution. Everything is there, start time, duration. So first time we have executed, right? So it has first time it has taken more time, right? So next time it will not take more time. Okay. So now it is not only register, you can also give input on the login as well. So just give a click on that. Okay. Now see, incoming, give a right click, run in Scratchbook. It will execute two actions, one register, one login. Mhm. Okay. So the browser was not ready after 1000 milliseconds. So it is another concept, guys. I will tell you later. This is the big concept. So let me delete this one. Give a right click, delete it. Why we are getting that error? That I'll explain you in the further session. Run in Scratchbook. See, this is how basically we will be scripting our test cases. Okay, means first we will be creating a modules. Okay, and once the modules are created, we will build the test cases from the modules and we will provide the inputs for the test steps that what we have created, and we will be executing that in our test case section. But my question is, here you can see register, you can see two options, click, right click, and login also two options. Okay. Shopping cart also two options. Wish list also two options. But when you're coming to text box, you will see three actions. Click, double click, right click. And search you can see click. Why there is a differentiation between each and every control? And why are the controls displayed accordingly? So they will ask this question in interview. Why there is a differentiation between each and every control? And why are the control displaying like this? So I'll explain. There is a test step, right? And inside the test step, there is a test step value. And you will be able to see a drop down values like click, right click, right? From where these are coming. First of all, you need to understand whenever you click on that click right click, you can see the options. Here there are three options. So three actions you can perform on this text box. But from where these are coming, where we are getting these options. You know that after creating a module and after using this module, we have created this section, right? So these are coming, these, I mean, whatever click, right click, double click, these are coming from the module itself. So obviously, when your test step is coming from module this, whatever the values in the drop down, we will be also coming from the module itself. But where these values are present in the module, you can see, I'm just going to click on jump to module, right? This is the module that we are using, and you can see the value range, right? This is the column. We can call it as value range for each and every attribute, whatever you have scanned in the application. There is something called value range. But what is this value range? See, for this register control, the value range is click right click. Means Tosca is saying to you, I can perform only two actions. The maximum number of actions that Tosca can perform on this register control is only click and right click. For example, I will go back to the application. In home page, there is a demo web shop, correct? In here, register, you can manually click on show. Just you can click on that. It is nothing happen. So when you are scanning module will control itself, it will also give you what maximum action modes that you can perform of this control or attribute. When you come to this text box, you can click, double click and right click. Sometimes some text boxes will not work in the single click. We might have seen in the normal application, few of the text boxes when we are trying to click it, it will not click in a single click. So we need to click, double click, or you can give a right click. When you are scanning the module, it depends upon the nature of the control. And Tosca determines what are the possible and the maximum actions that you can perform on this particular control. So it depending upon that, basically what happens, you will be able to identify this value range. Now see, now for search. So search, what you are seeing, click. So when you click on that, you just manually, you can click only one action. You can't do any other value in action to this option. So that is the reason. So you need to remember this point. There is a column called value range in a module. Okay, and what you have created, and in this value range for each and every attribute, because of this value range. I mean, you are able to see the values in the drop down in the test case section. The values are coming from the module itself. It is not coming from anywhere, guys. Okay, and you can see I'm giving now. See, I'm giving a right click. Okay, we'll see how it will be automated. Give a right click, run in Scratchbook. Open the, if it is not open, see, give a right click. I mean, automatically it will go and it, what is the action they perform? Right click. That's it. So you can perform on on this register control two actions. One is click and right click. Okay. Got it, my point?
Ma'am, after right clicking, if you want to select any one of the option from the right click, then what we need to do?
Yeah. So that scenario is kind of different. That we will learn in further session,
Okay.
Akash.
Sure, sure.
Okay. I mean, still we are in basic steps. So first understand how many actions we can perform. After that, if we give a right click on that, you need to choose one, right? So for that, what we need to do? So you can learn in further session.
Okay.
So I
Sure.
will show one thing. So either I can execute the test case or I can execute the test step also. You can click on that, you can execute as well. See, so there is, this is a test case. Why it is not closed? Okay. So this is the test step. Under you can see one test step. If this test step, I mean, I mean, in further or in real and in your project, this is a test case and you are seeing 10 test steps are there. If you execute this test case, what happened? The 10 test steps also will execute because that 10 test steps under this test case. If you want to execute particularly, then go to your specific test step, give a right click and run in Scratchbook. If you want to execute the test case, complete test case, then go to your test case and click on this option. Okay, the same actions it can perform. And next, I wanna show something. Now see, why it is failed? See, I'm repeating once again. I, either you are in register or login, wherever you are. Okay. For example, we are in login page, but I want to click on register control. It is, I mean, I can able to see, right? Register and Tosca also able to see. But when I execute this test case, go to click on that register. This is my scenario, but my test case is failed. Why? See, I'm repeating once again. I can able to see. Tosca also able to see, but it will not click on register control. It will fail. What is the error? No matching tab was found with the following properties. Title demo web shop. I mean, what happened? What is this error?
Maybe
See,
was it?
no matching tab was found with the following properties. What is the title? Demo web shop.
Yes.
You can see, just give a right click, jump to test step. This is the test step, correct? You can take it directly and give a right click, jump to module attribute.
Names are different. Click on register control. You can see the properties. So what is the title? Demo web shop.
Demo web shop, right? This is the title, demo web shop. But when you scan the controls, why it is not hiding? Hmm. But when you scan the controls, you did in demo web shop page. Okay. This is what is the title here? Demo web shop. So you are scanning the controls from here. Okay. You did in demo web shop title. But when you execute the test cases, then you executed in demo web shop dot login. So see, demo web shop dot login. It changed the name. It changed the title of the name. You scan the controls from where? Demo web shop. But you are trying to click on register from here. Demo web shop dot login. Right? So that's why Tosca saying I can't able to find the following properties with the title demo web shop. So this is the reason it will fail, because the title of the application is not matching. So whenever you see this error, okay, whenever you see this error, like no matching type was found, please try to see the title of the module. Okay, here the title, demo web shop. So in the first class, we scan the controls from demo web shop title, but you are trying to execute the test case from demo web shop dot login. So that's why you are getting this error. Whenever you get this error, just try to see the title of the module when you scan, and the title when where you are executing. If the title match with your properties, then it will execute it. For example, Amazon.com is there. We entered into that home page. We search for the product, we select the product, and we're ready to buy it. After that, we will start to pay and go to payment method. Correct? Meanwhile, it can show you should log in, and I can click on login even in the checkout page also. In the add to cart or checkout page. Then how it will work? How do I need to make this work? So with a small concept called wildcard. Here it will come into this picture. There is a wildcard concept. But how do you use this wildcard? Wildcard in star mark. There is a key in your system. There is a keyboard. Keyboard in you can see the star mark, right? So how do you use this wildcard? So whatever the demo webshop dot login, you can see. So this is the demo webshop. You can click on that. The title will change. Demo webshop dot register. When you click on the demo webshop dot login, when you click on the demo webshop dot shopping cart, whatever it is, title is changed, but these four options will not change. Okay, and you can click on demo webshop dot books, computers, demo webshop dot computers. Right? In this, there are demo webshop is common, and after that dot, the name is changed. Right? What should I do? I'll tell you. Go back to Tosca. I will go to this module. There is a properties here. You just need to click on that. Here you need to give one thing. Just demo webshop dot, just give star. That's it. So star mark, how it will react means ignore the part after dot. Whatever the text is, ignore the part. So demo webshop star means Tosca ignores the character of after demo webshop dot. So that's why we using regular expression. It is also known as regular expression. Okay. Just go. Okay. Go to your test case. Now I will be in login part or computers also. Don't worry. So demo webshop dot computers. I want to click on register control. Okay. Go. Give a right click. Run in Scratchbook. If I not given any star mark, it will not executed. But now it's executed. It will pass and it correct. You have to give a regular expression. It will ignore the whatever the demo webshop dot after that part, the text, whatever it is, it will ignore. Now see, it is a green color, right? So modules are the core, that what I told you, 50 to 60% of your work will be completed if you create a modules properly. And this is the concept about the wild card. So please remember this point. This can also be asked in interview question. They will ask differently, like what is the error that you have faced. After you will say, no matching tab was found. That is the error that I can get. After that, no matching tab. When you found that, then you say when you are executing the test step and if the title of the application is not matching with the module, what you have created until there is a difference between the title. So where you are executing and the module what I have created, then only these errors will come. Then he will ask, how do you fix this issue? Then I will be using the wildcard concept. So do you know anything about the wildcard? Yes, I know there is an error. No matching tab was found and fix it by using wildcard. So this type of questions they will ask in interview. So whenever I said there is an interview question, please refer this video and note down that question. Okay, it will not, I mean, this is the interview questions during concepts. I will remember and tell you. But in whatever I have in during sessions, I will provide the document. In that, you will not see these questions because this is the basic questions that I will remember and I will tell you. In which point you need to say. Got it?
Yes, yes, Afroz.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. After whatever you are change, I mean, you made anything changes or modifications whenever, so just click on that save button. Okay. But in real environment, you need to do after saving, you need to check, I mean, check in all, sorry, check out tree. Okay. And after that only you can close the project. Got it, guys? If you have any doubts, please ask me.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah. So in the next session, we will learn about action modes. So in test case section, there are number of action modes: input, verify, buffer, wait on. Everything we will see one after the other. Okay, with examples. Clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Ma'am, action
So
mode means nothing but our
yeah.
like our action, what we are giving to navigate the application.
So first of all, action mode is not type of see. Action means you are giving an action like input. Input you are giving, or you want to verify something is a something. There is a content. I mean, here there is a login. So I want to welcome, please sign in. So this is a content, right? Verify, if you click on that action mode verify and you are preparing one scenario and I in my requirement I want to verify this content. It is exactly there or not in my application. Then in that situation you can use this verify and input, I mean whatever click, I mean option, I mean action, you want to do some action on that control, input, buffer. I mean there, I mean it is very, I mean huge concept, so I can't say in very brief. Okay, so you will know in upcoming sessions. Okay, what is the I mean what is the purpose of these action modes, what is the uses, and when we are I mean depends on scenario, what you are using, verify, buffer, wait on, select constant, everything I'll explain. Okay. Any queries?
Yeah.
No.
Got it.
Okay. So tomorrow I will not be available. I already informed in the group. So Monday we'll catch you guys.
Ma'am, I have another doubt, not related
Yeah.
to this, but I think
Yeah.
I'm getting a little bit confused in that. So let's say this is a work environment where we are doing a
Yeah.
project. Multiple people are working on them, like 4
Okay.
people. So suppose I log into the Tosca first and multiple people are working. So first step I will do update all, right, ma'am?
Yes, update all means
Okay.
first you have to go. Update all means what? That
Like other
I
whatever
think
they have
your
contributed.
concept of team. I think
Yes.
so. So team have four options. I'll explain once again.
Mm.
Team. This is four options. In the first sessions, start in initial sessions. I'll give a small example also, right? So first of all, you need to think in your point of view. Just assume whatever you said in real time. Okay, you need to automate. You have the Tosca. Okay, and you get the. I mean, you already get the license and you created a project and you are going to working on it. Okay,
Mm.
but the first question is where you storing the project in your database. Correct.
Mm.
So here checkout means this is, I mean, in your companies, if you want to work and virtual folders, for example, standard module examples, just assume this is not virtual folder that you are using right now.
Mm.
Just assume this is something kind of folder and you need to click on virtual folders and it is locked, completely locked. It means when you click on checkout in the backend, Tosca will send the request to the database. Please release the lock on this virtual folders. And why it is sending the request to the database? Because you want to unlock and you want to work on it,
Mm.
correct? Because you want this folder, right? And checkout tree means if you want to access only a particular folder, you can click on checkout. But if you want to get the access completely, the root folders means you want complete whatever they have, I mean, folders, test cases, everything, you want get the access completely. So that time you need to click on checkout tree. Okay.
Mm.
And next, um, check in all means after saving again you need to close, right? At that
Yes.
time you just need to click on check in all option. Tosca will send the request to the database to close the lock
Mm.
all the folders whatever have been created, whatever the changes that you have made, it will be reflected or stored into the database.
Okay.
And update all means I mean, for example, whatever I have done, I have saved and check in all and it is done. So whatever I
Mm.
have done, everyone will be able to see in their system. I mean, correct. I mean, 10 members, I mean, 5 members or whatever people are there. So
Mm.
they need also access, right? So in their system,
Yes.
they will just click on update all. Whatever I have created new things, it will be reflected in their machines also.
Yes.
Okay. First thing you should do, open the Tosca and click on update all. Whatever the new changes are there in the project that will be reflecting in your machine.
Mm.
So Tosca will send a request to the database saying, uh, please send the latest updates and reflect in my machine. For other person also see those changes. Okay, just you
Okay.
need to click on update all.
Okay.
Got it?
And yeah, and if I'm working on any module, so then on that respective module, I'll do checkout for if it is one, and if it is multiple, then I'll do checkout. And after completion of my task, by before closing, I'll do check in all.
Yes. Check out only particular test case.
Mm.
Not modules. I'm talking test
Sorry.
case.
Okay. Good.
Checkout tree means you want something root folder level. Okay,
Mm.
that you want to get access. Check in all means you want to update in it. After saving, you just need to click on check in all so that whatever you have changes, you made
Mm.
changes, it will be reflected in their machines also. And when you open the, when you open the Tosca,
Mm.
first you should do click on this option update all so that whatever the changes, the other person, yesterday the other person came and they do some changes and they editing, modifying anything, they will reflect in your machine also.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Got it. So
Yeah.
after completion of a work, check in all is also important. Otherwise, that will be like not
That
saved.
will be not reflected in
Yeah.
other machines.
Okay. Got it.
Next, any queries?
No, no, Afroz.
No.
Yeah. I hope everyone is clear,
Yeah, yes,
right?
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, then we'll catch you in next session. It is on Monday. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Then see you guys. Take care. Have a good day. Just practice well.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Take care, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.